Hello, Kirby World. Mark Hulo here in the world headquarters with my esteemed colleague,
Randy McCreary.
and we're here to talk to you about a subject very near and dear to our hearts, Sell-A-Kirby Day, coming up on November the 8th. And today you might say, why? Why are you going so early? Because it's Tuesday the 21st, and we have some ideas for all DTs and FDs. The idea is this. Why don't you go out today or tomorrow and buy and display a prize, and on your count and amount board, put your best day in business and say, what we want to do is beat our best day in business. And depending on what your best day in business is, Randy and I came up with some ideas. So like, for example, if you're looking to sell like 4 or 5 and that's your best day, maybe you're going to buy a 32-inch TV over at Walmart. What do they run? They're relatively inexpensive,
That
right?
would be about a $200 or $300 prize.
Maybe you're going to sell 7 or 8. Maybe you buy yourself a 48-inch TV. What do they run?
Maybe $250, $300.
There you go. How about a 55-inch TV because you're really excited and you want to sell 8 or 9?
There you're looking at about maybe a $350, $400 prize.
I think you could afford it. And then you're going to have prizes for demos, prizes for sales, prizes for knock-ins. What about if you were going 10 sales and we did a 65-inch TV?
You're looking at a good $400 or $500, $600 for that.
What about a 75-inch TV?
That's a big. That's $800.
Okay. Now, I think you're less than that. But that means you could buy yourself a nice TV. What about a laptop? Maybe like an Acer. Aren't they inexpensive?
A Dell or an iPad?
Or an iPad. What do they run?
Probably $400 or $500 for a nice iPad.
So you could go to Costco, BJ's, Walmart, Best Buy. They don't have Circuit City anymore. But you go and buy something cool. Say, we're going to have a best day in business. We got a couple weeks to recruit, to get some Kirby lives, and to think about a best day in business. How about maybe even a free Kirby, Randy? Wouldn't that be a great gift?
That's a great gift that all Kirby dealers would love to earn or have, whether for inventory for the future offers or to sell for profit.
If they sold it for profit, how much money could they make?
I would think a good dealer would make an easy $2,000, probably low end,
And
on a
that's
free
not
Kirby.
an unsubstantiated wage claim.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so $2,000 to $2,500 yours in your hand for having a BMIB on Sell-A-Kirby Day. And the only way you're going to have a BMIB on Sell-A-Kirby Day is
having a lot of appointments, a lot of dealers, and a lot of preemptive recruiting, which is something you should be doing right now to get your dealer power up for that best day in business, because the best day in business is going to be the beginning to a best month in business. And that's what the push month is all about.
Absolutely. So we got this week and next week. Beef up our Kirby Life programs. Get some people in your business. Hopefully you're on a bunch of different sites and you have people coming in today for interviews, tomorrow for your back talk. Let's have a huge class this week, a huge class next week, and a huge class the following week, because who knows, you could double, triple, quadruple the size of your business, and 10 sales is not a lot.
Not a lot.
When you have 25, 30 demos going on Saturday, November the 8th. Would you agree, Randy?
I absolutely agree, and that's what makes it huge, like you say, because this is going to be a huge month for us, a huge best day in business, and a huge BMIB, and it's going to end the fourth quarter for us in a huge fourth quarter that'll launch us into 2026.
So, in summation, we are
positive,
and we are
out.